All right, good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming out. We got me tonight, and we got Gomez tonight. Klay had something pop up last second. He's going to try to make it a little bit later, but not sure if he's going to be here. So, hope everybody's having a good night. Thanks for tuning in again. Gomez, what you doing in your car? Are you homeless? You look homeless.
I mean, might as well be, you know, here, there, everywhere.
He's a hard-working man.
I don't work very hard, pal.
I know you're hiding from ice. So everybody knows it's week 1 in the NFL. We will get to that, I promise. So we're going to get the other stuff out of the way real quick. It was an exciting week in college football. Did you watch any of that?
Yeah. Who won?
All the teams that we didn't think were. No, actually, I think we picked fairly well. I'd have to go back and look for sure, but I think we picked fairly well. I don't know about you. What was your biggest surprise of them?
I love the FSU game. That Florida State game. Oh, I loved it. I hate Alabama with a passion, so anytime they lose, I love it.
Amen.
Oh.
FSU, for those that didn't know, lived up to their name, and they fucked shit up against Bama. 31-17. That's a lot of people are calling for DeBoer's head, or however you pronounce his name. What do you think? Do you think it's time for him to go, or do you think it's just unfair comparisons because of Saban?
I mean, any coach you put in that situation or in that program isn't going to live up to the expectations set forth by Saban. I'm not a huge Saban fan, being a Dolphins fan. I feel, we won't get into that either way. But yeah. He ran and cowered like a. Never mind. But anyways, it's gonna be similar to trying to put, say, somebody into Bill Belichick's shoes. No matter who you pick, they're not going to live up to that expectation or that role that precedent that was set forth by the previous head coach. I mean, it's his second, third year. You got to give the guy time.
It's Bama. It's championship or bust for them.
No.
You lost to. Was FSU ranked even?
No.
You lost. You open your season against an unranked team and you lose. You don't even lose. You get your ass kicked. That's not acceptable. How much money do they put towards that football team every year just to recruit players nowadays? I mean, they probably did before. I'm not saying they did or didn't, but I give him one more loss. If he loses one of the next 4 games, he's gone.
I can't justify it, though. I mean, everybody was calling for Ryan Day's head last year when they lost to Michigan. Well, and what did they do? They ended up.
That was also against their number 1 rival against a good Michigan team.
Yeah. Well, they weren't that good. Let's be honest.
No, but preseason predictions are preseason predictions, but FSU, I mean, they were not great. They could be, but
yeah, I don't see the need to call for his head right yet.
You just want Bama to suck for years, don't you?
Well, yes, but realistically, now if they go on a losing streak where they lose like 5-6 games, then start talking about it. If they don't even make
5-6 games, he needs to go and witness protection, dude.
Yeah.
That's gonna be rough.
Yeah, but you get what I'm getting at. It's right now. It's the first game of the year. Like, college doesn't have a preseason like high school or any of the NFL teams or anything like that.
No.
They ain't got that preseason. It was just, it's go time.
That's why most teams start off against like some lower level team, or I don't know. If you're a top 10 team, you usually start off against somebody unranked like FSU or something, just for easy practice win. But FSU came in and did what they do, I guess.
Right.
I don't know much about them, to be honest, but
I'm saying.
Then I'm glad you brought up Belichick. Are you surprised? Are you disappointed? No. Are you worried about North Carolina at all?
No.
I mean, TCU scored the most amount of points Belichick has ever been scored off of as a head coach.
College is different than the pros.
Yeah.
And Belichick had how many seasons off before he decided he's going to go coach college football? Like,
Coaching
it's
knowledge is
not
coaching knowledge.
it's not the end of the world. This goes back again to they don't have a preseason. So he really didn't get. Yeah, you can see stuff
He said
in
2 weeks with the players.
practices.
He said 2 to 3 weeks with the players.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Come next season, once he learns exactly how college is done, because it's different.
And
he can watch,
yeah, it's a different game in general, which I think Belichick's everything's going to translate very well to college. But it's also, if North Carolina didn't have Belichick, this score would be exactly what you expect, if not worse.
Yeah.
North Carolina is not a football school. TCU is. They even when they start off unranked, they end up a top 15 school usually.
Yeah.
And they put out some good players. And North Carolina here and there, but yeah, they're not a football school. He's trying to change the culture completely.
They're gonna have their growing pains, it.
Yeah. I think it's going to take them 3 to 4 years if he can keep some of his players to where he can develop them and get them fundamentally sound to where these freshmen that he's bringing in are going to be juniors and seniors. And I think that's when you're really going to see the difference once he has this chance to really get his claws in them and teach him to be a football player, like a fundamental football player.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see prime comparison. Nick Saban went from college to the NFL and then back to college. It'll be interesting to see how that works backwards.
Over there in Miami.
Huh?
Saban had a lot of extra distractions in Miami.
Yeah,
I don't think he was prepared for all the snow there.
Yeah. But it'll be interesting to see how coming from the pros and going down to the college level translates versus going from college to the pros.
Yeah. Most people don't make that backward step unless you went from college already to the pros and then back down.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I like Belichick. I think he's going to turn North Carolina around. I don't think he's going to win a national championship with them. The school just wants to spend too much money on basketball and stuff, but if he can change it, maybe.
It's hard to say. It all depends upon how long he actually stays there and then how his recruiting classes go and any of the transfer portal, There's a lot of factors that'll go into it.
Wife, he's going to be helping him with the recruiting too.
You can recruit me.
I'm Tar Heel, baby. So, anyways, another big upset. Not even really a big upset. A lot of people picked them. We picked them. But I think all Ohio State over Texas. Are you worried about Archie Manning? Do you think he's still him? You're not worried at all?
I wasn't sure on him to begin with. I'm not really worried about him yet. Like, he's before this season, he threw maybe 100 passes in his college career if he's lucky. He does have times where he
started like 4 games last year, 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, but that doesn't amount to shit.
Yeah.
Let's be real. A lot of these teams.
Yeah, there were the teams he got to play were low-level teams.
Yeah. Now, as far as being worried for Archie, no. Coaching, yes. I watched that game, and there were a lot of questionable calls from the Texas side where they were right on the goal line, tried running it in with Archie. Like, I get that he's a mobile quarterback, but you're not going to push him in from a couple of yards out,
No, he's not Lamar Jackson. He's not Josh Allen.
Yeah,
he's Hurts and
Yeah. I mean, he did show greatness. Well, potential greatness, I should say. He had a couple really good passes right along the sidelines, put it right where only his receiver could catch it. So, I mean,
Yeah.
the potential's there as long as the coaching gets there with him. They have to progress together.
Yeah,
He
I think
can't
my,
make
my biggest take
boneheaded.
from it is what was Ohio State known for last year and what was Texas known for last year? Defense.
Yeah.
They were high power defense, a couple of the top defenses in the nation, and it was a 14-7 game. Right? Yeah, 14-7.
It was a good
It,
game.
it was a defensive battle. That's how it's going to be in college. When you play against top defense, you're not going to look like an all-star. I mean, if you would have went out there and shredded Ohio State, it'd be, I mean, we'd already be talking about putting them in the Hall of Fame. But he played against a great defense, and I don't think he looked bad. I didn't over analyze the game, but just passing the quick eye test, he didn't look terrible.
I mean, prime example, this time last year, they were talking about Quinn Ewers being top 10 quarterback, and he wasn't taken till the 6th round. So, like,
yeah, because it's garbage.
Any
Overrated.
sort of like speculation at this point in the season on where college players are going to go or how they perform is purely speculation, just because it's the first game.
This time last year, Ewers was not predicted to go top 10. It was a couple years ago before he got injured, and then he got injured. He got injured, and then there were some questions about him. They're talking about, can he get back to that top 10 category?
This time last year, the first game of the year, they lit somebody up, because I was just listening to Mel Kiper Jr. earlier today about it, and they were talking about it, and
Mad Mel.
Yeah, that guy's a clown.
He's something.
Yeah, but anyways, they were talking about it and talking about
first pick 3 months before the draft.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. So it's let the season progress, let the players develop, and we'll see.
Yeah, Archie's a hell of a talent. We'll see if he, like you said, progresses, if he lives up to the hype. He's a lot of hype. He's a big name. His dad wasn't one of the quarterbacks. His dad was the receiver. They say he was the most athletic, but his dad wasn't Peyton or Eli, which thank God, let's hope for him if he's not Eli. But
hey, I mean, you can't hate on Eli too much.
I can. He was terrible.
I mean, what was he?
He came out decent in the playoffs, but during the regular season, unless he was playing the Patriots, he was trash.
Yeah, but what time of the year does it count?
He was on pace to potentially break Brett Favre's interception record.
I tell you what.
He was mediocre at best. He was never a top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
He got the job done. He got the job done.
Yeah, with the number fucking 1 defense.
He beat Belichick and Brady twice.
Defense, but
that does not matter.
He didn't beat them. The team beat them. And I'm not a huge Brady fan. You know it. But I give credit where credit's due, and credit is not due to Eli.
Well, that's like all
he had a couple good playoff games, but
that's like all them Tua stands out there that are, Tua's the greatest. Yeah, statistically, he is good. But when push comes to shove, he doesn't get the wins when they need him. I don't care about stats. I care about the wins. Go out there and get me the wins. Win in the cold weather. Win in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You can have the greatest stats in the world.
Gomez, you there?
Yeah.
I think you're cutting out, Gomez.
I most definitely am.
It might be my internet. Hello?
It's definitely not mine.
Yeah.
I got full service. That's on you.
That's all right. That was What's that?
I'm just laughing at you.
I think we're having some technical difficulty. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to see if I can try to get a better connection here. Be right back. I apologize.
Oh God, Benny.
Had to shake the router up a little bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully the connection here holds out for a little bit. But anyways, I think we've talked enough about college. I'll just touch on the other ones. LSU beat Clemson and Miami beat Notre Dame. The other big games coming up this week are going to be number 15 Michigan versus number 8 Oklahoma and number 20 Ole Miss versus 12 Arizona. I got Michigan coming out ahead and Ole Miss coming out ahead. You got any thoughts, Gomez? Real quick on that before we move to what people actually care about.
That Michigan game's going to be tough for them. I hope they take it. I do, but we'll see. As far as the Ole Miss game goes, no. Zero thoughts on that one, pal.
No? All right.
Nah. Let's move on. Let's get to the important shit.
All right. So we're going to talk about your favorite topic, the Green Bay Packers. And does this Micah Parsons trade, who I said I thought it was going to happen. You said no. Everybody said no. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. I guarantee. I thought you had a guarantee that by like 8 p.m. the next night, he was going to be a Cowboy.
I did not say he was going to be a Cowboy. I did, to clarify,
no,
I did not say he was going to be a Cowboy. I said
have a deal done.
I said within the next 24 hours they will get something done.
You said him and Jerry will have a deal done. Technically, they didn't get a deal done, I guess.
I mean, hey, to be fair, I didn't think he was going to get traded. I did think they would re-sign him, but I said they would get something done.
You said he was going to be re-signed.
They got something done. I mean,
you weren't wrong, but you definitely weren't right. That's you got a big ass bald head, and you should use it a little bit more.
Well, I mean, Jerry's Jerry.
Jerry's fucking Jerry. Yeah, he's Jerry.
He likes to shake. He likes the attention on him. He likes to shake shit up, and a news cycle is 24 hours. So if Jerry can stay in the headlines for more than 24 hours, he's tickled pink. He is ecstatic. He loves that shit. So the fact that it happened about a week ago and everybody's still talking about this trade, he's loving it. He's soaking it up.
I guess any publicity is good publicity, but
not really.
I don't know if you want negative stuff in the NFL. So the big question, is this the missing piece? Does this now make Packers a Super Bowl favorite in your mind? I know how much you hate the Packers, so let's say, does this make Packers Super Bowl contenders in your mind?
But see, before this trade, I really didn't have too many concerns about the Packers defense. My biggest concern would have been any secondary needs defensively. My biggest concern for the Packers is
the pass rush. We were 27th last year.
I didn't say pass rush, did I?
No,
I said secondary.
You said secondary. I said pass rush was a big concern. We were 27th in the league in QB pressure. Micah Parsons had more QB pressures himself last year than the Packers' entire defense, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but the Packers' defense, they can get it done. My biggest concern for the Packers is what Jordan Love are you guys going to get on what game,
Fair.
Like, is he going to show the potential and the good that he has?
Like a top 5 quarterback, the next Aaron Rodgers. Other games he looks like Tua. I don't know. Like, he makes a lot of dumb decisions. Can he grow? Can he get to that next level? That is the big question. But I think now, since we added Josh Jacobs and we switched pass heavy to run heavy, defense is going to take care of it. Who are you going to block? Who's going to block Gary and Parsons? Good luck throwing it. We just added the pass rush. That helps our secondary so much. It's going to be game over. We're going to allow like 3 points a game. 3 points a game this year. That's it. No, I'm just kidding. I've not had that many Brujas. But I do, hands down, top 5 defense. I think we're top 10 last year. Top 5 in yards allowed. So, yeah, we're top 5 defense now. For sure.
I wrote all that down. What's today's date?
Did you write down the joking part too?
No.
That you're gonna hold me to that 3 point. Yeah, you are.
Damn right I am.
Yeah.
You know it.
CNN don't take me out of context.
Hey now.
But and then as far as for Dallas, does this make Dallas irrelevant now, or is it a better deal for their future as far as not having 3 of the top paid players at their positions, getting some extra draft capital, getting a really good defensive tackle to stop the run game? Is it better for their future, or are they just completely irrelevant now?
Hell, it's Dallas. So if I'm going to be honest with you,
They've been a playoff team, so they are definitely relevant.
Who the hell knows? Because next thing you know, Jerry could take them 2 first-round picks.
This could have been their year.
Yeah, but Jerry can take all that shit, trade it all off, and go out for God only fucking knows, to be honest with you. Who knows what that guy's doing? He could trade everything away and try getting.
I think my internet provider understands. Even my internet provider knows when you're going to have a shitty take, and
Hey man,
it starts cutting out when you start talking.
I'm just saying, nobody knows what Jerry's going to do with all
Dallas
that.
is going this year, at least, is going to be completely irrelevant.
This year, yeah.
They've got two of the 32nd picks in the NFL. It's pretty much a second-round pick. Who cares? Their pick might be pretty good, but I picture them winning 6 games this year now. They don't have a defense. They don't have the greatest offense. And Dak's coming off an injury. He's a mid-quarterback anyways. Yeah, they added Pickens, but who really cares? Offensive line a little bit better than last year. Offense is not going to be the same. They're not going to be able to put up as many points. They're not going to be able to pressure the quarterback. They don't have the defensive backs. They don't have the linebackers. They don't have the defensive line.
Yeah, I mean,
they're a top 5 pick next year.
I would hope Jerry sees it.
That smile you got right there. You froze on Gomez.
I froze on. I'm moving. Anyways, I hope Jerry sees it, and he did this to rebuild.
I think that's what he's trying to do, but
I would hope that's what he's trying to do, and he doesn't do something even more stupid. But
it's Jerry. He's going for headlines.
Yeah.
He's going for headlines. It's going to be great or it's going to be dumb as hell. I don't see them competing this year. I see them bottom 5. Top 5 draft pick this year. Their player's going to put up some decent fantasy numbers, but that's about it.
I mean,
defense is going to be bottom 5. Offense is going to be about middle of the pack. They have no run game. Dak's
who
mid.
is their running back even?
What's his name from
That's my
Williams
point.
from the Chargers? From the not Chargers. Sorry, Broncos. Yeah. Javonte Williams, I want to say. But and they drafted a rookie too that doesn't look terrible, but they got Blue and somebody else. I don't know. But yeah.
I mean,
they're for the foreseeable future until if they hit on the draft, they might be relevant in 5 years again, unless they end up getting a generational player, but it ain't going to be because the Packers pick. It's going to be the Packers are going to be 28-32. I mean, that's just realistic now. So, I don't know. Speaking of Dallas, though, they start the NFL season off against the Eagles tomorrow night at 7:20 p.m. How do you see that game going? And I will write down your predictions as well because I want to keep track of this.
I mean, I think that's going to go exactly how everybody predicts it's going to go. It's probably going to be a blowout. Saquon's probably going to run all over him. Hurts is going to get his tush pushed all up and down the field, That's
yeah.
I mean,
usually just when they're down, but up and down. All right.
Up and down, up and down, up and down the field.
Don't say up and down with tush push too many times.
Hey man, I mean,
what you got the score at?
A massive blowout.
Blowout Eagles?
Yeah, Eagles. I think the Cowboys will be lucky to score 21.
I got not quite a massive blowout, but I got them 24-13. Is what I got. Eagles, obviously.
I could see the Eagles putting up at least 30 on them.
I could see that too. It's a rivalry game. It's the first game of the season. Everybody's going to be hyped up. It's going to be a hard-fought game. Even when the Packers play the Bears, it's a good game.
It's their banner game.
Yeah. And Eagles usually start off meh. So I think Eagles are going to underperform, Cowboys are going to overperform, and Eagles are going to win 24-13.
I don't even think it'll be that close, to be honest with you. I don't have a score in mind, but
I wouldn't be surprised. Then Friday we got the Chiefs-Chargers. I think Chiefs always start off slow.
Yeah.
They might win. They usually win their games, but they start off. Mahomes starts off real slow. Everything starts off kind of sluggish for them, and I got the Chargers winning 17-10. I think Hampton is going to run all over them. Well, not all over him. I think he's going to have 100+ yards and a touchdown. But Herbert is so underrated. I think he is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. But
especially with Harbaugh.
Yeah. I mean, especially, when you're in a run-heavy offense, they've taken a lot of attention to their offensive line. Granted, they just had, I forget his name, but the tackle, highest-paid tackle in NFL history, injured. But I think he's also not playing with a collapsed lung. So that might help him a little bit.
Yeah.
I've never experienced one myself, but I could imagine kind of hurts to play NFL and throw and get hit.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that going like 24-13, 24-10 for the Chargers.
All right.
Yeah.
24-10 Chargers.
Isn't that one the free YouTube game?
I
I
have
keep
no idea.
hearing advertised. I think that's
I
free
try
on
not. I
YouTube.
try not to follow along with that.
Yeah, it's
I just watch whatever comes on
yeah,
your YouTube TV account.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Steelers Jets. I got the Steelers. A-Rod revenge game going off, whooping the Jets' ass, 34-10. Jets ain't going to be able to do shit against their defense, and A-Rod is going to carve them up. He's going to have 4 touchdowns by himself, and probably a couple field goals, but 4 touchdowns by himself, probably 380, 425 yards, something like that. Go out, ball out, my boy.
I think you're pushing that a little bit there, pal.
Not even a little bit.
Just a little bit there, pal. I'd say the Steelers are gonna take that one. It's gonna be like 10-17, 10-13. I got a feeling that's gonna be a gritty game. I don't think Justin Fields will be doing that much for the Jets. But I guess we'll see. We'll see. I really don't care for the Jets. I don't care for any aspect of their game, their defense. Nah,
Yeah.
nah. I don't think
So,
Rodgers is going to be putting up no 400 yards or 4 passing touchdowns or
oh,
whatever.
you watch. He's coming out this game. He's going ball. So, what's your prediction on the score on that one?
10-13, 10-17, somewhere in there.
All right. What about the Panthers Jags?
I think I'd rather take a nap.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I got the Panthers winning 23-17, but
You took the Panthers.
yep. Jags suck. All right. I apologize.
Yeah.
I got to go shake my router again. Gomez, you talk about the Giants and Washington for a couple seconds here.
What the hell am I going to talk about on that? Russell Wilson? Is this the second coming of Russell Wilson? Is he going to ball out and put up 400 passing yards and 4 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns? Or whatever the hell you said for Rodgers. Did he say he was shaking his router? What the hell are you shaking, pal? Yeah. Tracy, not a big fan of him. I know a lot of people took him. I feel like they took him early. I don't foresee him being the starting back past like week 8, if he's lucky. They got that Cam Scattaboo. He's a hard runner. Watched him last year a lot in college. He shows some potential, I'd say. What the hell were you shaking?
No, that's why I had to go shake the router again.
Shake the router. That's what we're calling it nowadays, eh?
The router.
Mm-hmm.
It was cutting out a little bit. I had to move the router, try to get a little bit better reception.
Hey, you do you, boo.
So, what was your prediction on Giants in Washington?
I was just shitting on the Giants pretty much. You froze.
Yeah. I got 34-10 Washington. They're going to go out.
Yeah.
They're going to ball out. Giants suck.
There's not much I like about that Giants situation right now other than Malik Neighbors. But who knows? Maybe it's the second coming of Russell Wilson, like I told the viewers,
I mean, I don't mind Tracy. I don't mind Tracy for fantasy.
I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I don't think he'll be the starting back.
No.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
You gotta get one of those smart cars or something with a router in there, bud, or something. All right. Bucks Falcons. I think this is the blow of the week. Bucks are going to dismantle the Falcons left and right. The Falcons are terrible. I don't believe in Penix. I don't believe in Cousins. I don't believe in anybody on their team except for Dejon Robinson. Their defense, I don't think it's going to be decent. I got the Bucks winning 45-17. They're going to have their way with them.
Did you just call him Dejon Robinson? Like Dijon Mustard?
Drake London's overrated. He's overrated.
What's that got to do with Dijon Mustard?
What about Dejon? I said
Bijan?
He's the only person on the Falcons I like.
I was questioning whether you called him Dijon or Bijan.
I called him Dijon with a D. I know his name is Bijan with a B.
All right, I just wanted to make sure that I was hearing you right. That's all.
I call him Dijon, like the mustard.
All right. I mean,
even Sleeper's got him holding some fucking mustard up.
Hey, I ain't judging.
Yeah, English is your second fucking language, dude.
It's barely a second language, pal.
I know. You speak English fucking so well, I'm afraid to drink whiskey. Rattle the ice, you'll go running.
It's funny because I've seen a lot of them up here lately.
That's probably why you're hiding in your car.
Yeah. I don't see the Falcons doing much of anything this year. You know, that's going to be another team.
All right. So you got Bucks winning?
Yeah. Baker.
Blowout or close game?
Blowout. Baker, come the end of this year, I think Baker will be in consideration for the MVP.
Oh,
in consideration.
You must
in
watch
consideration.
You watch Benny B's Fantasyland.
No.
That's my take. He's going to finish second in the MVP voting next to Aaron Rodgers. Yep. No, I actually have Aaron Rodgers. If I'm being honest, because y'all think I glaze Aaron Rodgers, I'm not. I'm realistic. He's probably going to finish second or third in MVP voting. Lamar is probably going to finish ahead of him. And Baker, I think, is going to have a historic year this year.
He's going to have a good year.
I think he's going to throw for 5,500 plus yards and 55 touchdowns or more. I got that feeling. I think he's him. Josh Allen's great. I think Josh Allen's probably the best quarterback out of all of those. But I mean, Lamar, every year he's just improving, passing the ball. And for what you guys are talking about here, I'm gonna bring that up. Bartle there brought up Josh Allen, question mark. I think Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the NFL, but Lamar's got the running. He's always going to be in conversation for MVP. I think Baker, with his weapons, that if Josh Allen had those weapons, he'd throw for 70 touchdowns a year. Baker's great. He's going to have a historic year this year.
Absolutely. My big thing with Josh Allen is,
and who does he fucking stole him from me in fantasy?
You know, you win some, you lose some. Who does Josh Allen have to throw it to right now?
Keon Coleman and Shakir, who is questionable, I believe.
And they just brought Gabe Davis back off their practice squad.
Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in a few years.
Yeah.
Very well couldn't be wrong, Bardo. I mean, great take. I can't argue with it.
He could be right.
I can't argue with it except for I think you're wrong. But that's just all right.
I mean, if they get Josh Allen some actual weapons, yes.
Tori here just keeps on talking about Patty the fucking baddie. Yeah.
Kermit just needs to go. I'm tired of Kermit. He needs to go someplace else.
I'm trying to get my hand in here. What does he do when he's walking out? Talk about a stick up your ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're running a little bit low on time, so we'll kind of blow through these next ones here. Bengals Browns. Who you got? I got Bengals. I got a shootout, 42 to 31, 42 to 32. Bengals winning. I think Browns are good. Flacco's going to put up numbers on their defense because they have none. But I think Bengals are going to be the surprise team this year. If you can call them a surprise, I think their offense is just going to be that powerful. You ain't going to be able to stop them.
It depends. Are they going to do what they did last year and start off slow and shoot themselves in the foot? Because if they do that again, but if they actually come out and perform and put the numbers up, Joe Burrow can be in the race for MVP also,
Yeah. And Bruno, that's what I was saying earlier. Every year he just is better and better as a passer. He's arguably the best player in the NFL right now. I'm not a huge fan of him, but I can't argue. He's getting better and better.
I mean, you look at the top NFL top 100 list voted on by the players. Realistically, if that was the MVP voting, Saquon would have got MVP, and then Lamar, and then Josh Allen.
Saquon probably deserved it for
100%.
actual value. Saquon
100%.
absolutely. But it's MVP's a quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback competition nowadays. I mean, yeah. If Saquon would have broke the record, yeah, I think they'd have to, but
if they would have given him the ball instead of tush pushing it, they would have had to.
Exactly. And he didn't break the record. I'm sure you guys all saw the videos of him being humble. Hey, you want the rushing record? You want this? No, let the young guys eat.
Yep.
I gained respect for him. I'm a huge fan of him now. Not that I wasn't a huge fan of him before as far as talent. Just he wasn't one of my favorite players. He's on the Giants. I didn't really care about him. He's on the Eagles, so I want to try to hate him, but
yeah. I think this Cincinnati game is going to be a gritty game. You got Cincinnati and Cleveland, both of them in Ohio. It's going to be an interesting game. I think Cleveland will pull off a little bit of an upset there, but that'll probably be one of the only games they win all year.
You pick Cleveland in that, eh?
Yeah, I'm going to take Cleveland in that. It'll be tight. All right. It'll be by 3 points.
All right. I got Raiders Pats, probably a pretty boring game. I think you would normally call it a defensive struggle, but I think it's going to be just a struggle. I got Patriots winning 13-10 based off coach and Drake May.
I think that's going to be a high-scoring game, pal.
Who do the Raiders have on offense?
Brock Bowers, baby.
Yeah. You realize Geno Smith does not throw to his tight ends, and Pete Carroll does not scheme for his tight ends. Granted, I think he's going to scheme a little bit more because you have to when you have Brock Bowers. He's a hell of a player, but it's not going to be a high-scoring game. Vrabel's going to be smart. He's going to put 6-7 in the box, shut down Genty, and then probably double cover Bowers, and they have nobody else.
I wasn't really thrilled on Genty to begin with. We'll see what he does.
He's a great running back. He's on the wrong team. He ain't going to do much. Like I said before, I think he's going to be the bust of the year. Where he was going in the draft, not a chance he's going to put up those numbers. They don't have the offense.
Yeah.
It's going to be a boring game.
I think anybody that took Genty in the first reached for him.
Mm-hmm.
First or second, actually. I think they reached for him massively.
Yeah. I think
personally,
he's going to be a solid RB2 in the league. Everybody's drafting him like an RB1, but
yeah.
Bruno
I wouldn't have taken him before the third or fourth.
We got to give the win to Pete Carroll. Where is Dave when you need him? I don't think Pete Carroll's a bad coach. just, as much as I give Dave shit, Vrabel's a good coach. He's hard nosed. He turned the Titans around, and then they fired him because he had a bad year. Dumb move, but probably because they knew he wanted to go to the Patriots anyways. But
I mean, yeah.
Tori's just wondering which box all those guys are going to go in.
Which box all what guys are going to go in?
When I said 6 or 7 in the box, and she got excited.
Easy,
Tori.
hey now, easy.
Down, girl. Down.
Jesus. It's not that kind of show there, ma'am. The hell you think we got on here, Bonnie Blue?
I was going to say, if you go on Gomez's other site, he's got OnlyFan. Might be fans if you jump on there, but it's fan. So
more like only pan.
You can't cook. Only pan. What?
Only one pan. Yeah. Only pan I need is a slow cooker. It ain't really a pan, but I digress. Let's continue.
Only one span. Spick and span with you. I shouldn't say that. I apologize. I don't want to get canceled on our second show. Moving on. I say that to Gomez, not to anybody else. I specifically meant him in general, nobody else. 49ers Seahawks, we're running out of time here, so we got to fly through. 49ers Seahawks, nobody really cares about. Seahawks, I got winning that. I think Darnold's going to be a better quarterback than everybody thinks this year. He's got some targets with Kupp and Jigma. So,
yeah.
I mean, I like the Niners. They're really good, but I just got.
I'm not sold on them.
It's usually a tough fought game, and yeah, exactly. I'm not sold on them. I like Purdy, but
I'm not sold on Purdy either. I think they're pretenders. I think
he's a good quarterback. Not great.
Yeah.
Titans Broncos. I think this could potentially be the first shutout of the year. I got Broncos winning 35-3 in an absolute rout. The Titans have no defense. They have no offense. Even if Cam Ward balls out and he's really good, they have nobody else.
He's one guy. He can only do so much.
Exactly. They're not going to do anything. Maybe 3. They might get a field goal.
Sean Payton's going to do to them what Miami did to him a couple years back.
Tori just called us out. Fuck off, Tori.
I'm not stroking my beard.
You were.
Am I? Was I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I was just playing with my pen
it's
here.
One of those things you just do when you got them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Second biggest game of the week. I would love to call it the biggest game of the week. We're moving on to the 325 games. Lions, Packers. Who do you have? I got the Packers winning. I am a little bit of a homer there. I think it's going to be at a field goal with less than a minute left to go in the game, 35-32. Something like that. Real close, one-score game, one field goal game. But I think the Packers are going to beat them. I think Mike Parsons is the difference maker in there. He's going to put a lot of pressure on Goff. And we can get turnovers. We've shown that last year. I think.
I don't know if it's going to be that close. I got lots of questions when it comes to the Lions, just based off they lost their defensive coordinator, they lost their offensive coordinator.
They still got the players going. Even if they lost their defensive coordinator, they lost their defense last year.
Yeah,
they had, I think, 13 starters on injury list last year. You know.
Yeah, I mean, that one's going to be tough. That one's going to be tough, especially for their offense, because it's a new offensive coordinator. It's a whole new offensive game plan. They're not going to be doing the same stuff. You know, obviously, Dan Campbell being Dan Campbell, wheeling his big old huevos around in a wheelbarrow, he's going to go for it on fourth downs. But I think the Packers will take them by at least 10. 10 to 14. At least 10.
Oh. Did you just pick the Packers to win a tough in-division game with a really good team?
I'm just being
We're
realistic here, pal.
converting you, buddy. You're
No,
gonna be
not at
wearing a
all.
cheese head by next year.
Not at all. I'm just being
Yeah.
realistic, is what it is. Like you look at it, I think Jordan Love will come out and he'll do Jordan Love-esque things.
How's it going, Scott? Thanks for coming out. I haven't talked to you in a minute. Things are going good. Texans Rams. I got Rams winning by 3 in that one.
That one's going to be a good game. I'm not sold on the Rams anymore as much.
Have you
I
seen
think
their
the
defense?
Texans. I think the Texans will take it. I think Stroud, this will be his bounce back year.
Yeah, I think I called that again in fantasy land. I'm pretty sure you just watch my takes and steal them.
No.
But Scott is here to show the support to his Lions. They're going to need a lot of support after this week, bud.
They're going to need it. All the help they can get.
Well, I got an extra pillow I can toss you to cry on or something after, because we're going to be packing that lion meat. Yeah. That was a double quote. I don't know where that came from. Sounded better in your head.
Some things should just be left in your head, pal.
Yep.
Pause.
Game of the week, I think, is going to be Bills versus Ravens. I got the Ravens coming out ahead 36-31. I think it's going to be a great game, kind of a shootout. I think Ravens have the better defense that Allen has to overcome more versus the Bills. And I think that's going to be the difference. I think it's going to be 1-2 drive stops that Ravens have that make up the difference of the game.
Yeah, it's the Ravens defense is going to be substantially better than the assets that Allen has to throw it to,
Exactly.
It'll be a good game, but Lamar is going to just have his way with the Bills.
Yeah, he's gonna have a good game.
Yeah, sure. It's going to be like a 17.
It's usually difference. A really good game between those two.
Yeah.
And then rounding off with Vikings versus Bears for Monday Night Football. They're starting off with a real winner. Yeah, go ahead.
It's going to be the Vikings. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
The Bears are going to
they're going to bear. They're going to do what they do,
I don't think Caleb Williams is a bad quarterback. I don't think he's generational. I think he's going to perform all right, and that's why I got him scoring 17. Bears have a good defense or decent defense, but they can't compete with Aaron Jones and JJ. Jetta's going to tear him up. The Bears suck. The Bears still suck. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Rob, if you're listening. The Bears still suck, even more than Tam. And then
oh god.
Yeah, I hope he watches this, and I'm gonna get a clap back from that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Better get a clap back from that than from his mom. So speaking of fantasy football and the games, who are your 3 biggest booms on this week? Not necessarily must starts, even though obviously they'll be in must starts, but just players that you think are going to, if a wide receiver 2 perform as a wide receiver 1, have a lot better week than you think, or potentially the people on your bench that you think are going to go off, have a good game.
So I'm going to say watch Mbuka for Tampa. I think he's going to have a great first week. Yes, Baker has Mike Evans to throw the ball to, but I think he's going to toss it to Mbuka quite a bit. I don't love the Josh Jacobs against the Lions being healthy matchup, to be honest with you. But personally, that one's going to be tough for me.
Bruno, I just got to say real quick, I completely agree. We forgot to bring that up earlier. Yeah, it's a sore back, a little bit of a bruise. People play with this all the time. It's not a big deal. If
From what I
they checked him out, he's fine.
From what I read, it was a L4, L5 sprain.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
A little bit of cortisol, numbing shit. You're good. You're good to go.
Works great. That's what I got in my back. Worked great.
I probably got it all over. I probably got like L4 through 17 or 36 maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
I hate to give bad advice just because I'm uncertain.
You do all the time.
But, hey, I digress. I'd almost say sit Jacobs against the Lions.
Strong take. I mean, they got a good run defense. Never know.
Sit Jacobs, sit Tracy. Don't like Tracy for the Giants. Don't like the matchup there. I like Mbuka.
We were going to get into our bus later, but yeah, I completely agree with Tracy. He's like a flex start right now. I don't start him. 4 points max. They're going to be playing from behind all game, and
Yeah,
he's not going to have a great game.
No.
As far as my big booms for the week, I got any Bucks players, kind of like Gomez with Luka, Mayfield, Irving, Evans. Everybody's going to go off for the Bucks. Bo Nix is going to have a game, pretty much all in the first half. He's going to go off and dominate the Titans. Tori, I've had too many beers for this. You're going to get us canceled. And
Luis.
then my other boom for the week, not really. It's you're going to start him either way. Is Brian Thomas Jr. He's a must start every week in general, but I think he's going to finish top five receivers this week. Even though I have the Jags losing, they're going to be playing from behind. He's going to have a lot of yards, a lot of targets, probably a touchdown, maybe even two. And yeah, he's definitely he's going to have a hell of a week. As far as people that I'd say don't start, anybody from the Chiefs offense this week, I don't have stats to back me up. It's a gut feeling. They usually start slow. I got Kelsey on one of my teams. I got him on the bench this week, to be honest. I'm not feeling it. And then I brought it up earlier, Ashton Genty. He's going to get shut down. They're going to be playing from behind. They're going to be passing. He's not a great receiving option. And, yeah, I think he's going to have probably 6-7 points. Not a terrible week, but don't be surprised.
Watch the Devon Achane situation, because if he doesn't play, I think he'll play. But on the off chance he doesn't play or reps are limited for him in game, and he's available in your league, I'd be looking at Ollie Gordon to pick up. He's also already got a massive bunch of people picking him up in their leagues from what I saw. I think he was added in like 3,000 leagues or something like that.
I got him in I think two out of three of my leagues right now.
Yeah.
I reached for him. I think he's going to be great this year because I don't believe in Achane's health. But anyways, guys, that wraps it up. Please go on Facebook, follow Bubblegum Sports. Next week, I have a shift on Wednesday, so we won't be live Wednesday, but I'm still going to try to do it either Tuesday, Thursday, or one of the days in there. Follow Bubblegum Sports on Facebook. Also follow this page. We'll keep you guys updated, and please continue to tune in. Thanks, guys.
Doses.